Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Hell Yeah podcast. This is episode 5, and now we have a whole new crew, right? We're mixing it up.
Yeah, buddy.
Who do we have on today? We'll start with you.
Taylor Coleman, sales consultant.
Adrian Rodriguez, consultant manager.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Trent Crotch, sales consultant.
the crotch rocket. Or what do they call you?
The crotch rocket.
The crotch rocket.
Back in school, they called me the crotch rocket because I was
crotch rocket.
fast and nobody knew how to say my last name.
No, man. Hey, these episodes have been fun, right?
Yeah, they've been cool.
Have y'all liked it or no?
I'll be on every one.
I mean, I know he's like, if I can, I'll do all of them.
Yeah, this is
don't
barely
care.
my second one, but the first one was cool, man. It was just different.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
I just like talking and listening to y'all, diving into what we're going through.
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope. But this episode, we wanted to dive in a little more into more detailed stuff that we go through, inspections, claims, things like that. Last episode was good. We dove into like the city permits and stuff with Allison. 'Cause
Yeah.
she deals with all that.
Oh yeah. She deals with all of it.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy.
And then we just got back from Wichita Falls. We
Yep.
talked about it last week, but we went back. How did it go?
Man, I'll let Trent start off. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, bud.
I mean, honestly, it started out pretty rough. I had
Yeah.
a lot of beep yous and man, right off the rip, it kind of it hurts your pride a little bit because you're like you're going in there spitting everything you're supposed to say, talk to the customer like we're being real, nothing's choreographed, and then they still just slam the door in your face. But later on that day, ended up getting 2 contracts. Me and Adrian split one.
Let's go.
So,
Yes, sir. Let's
man.
get it.
First contracts out in Wichita Falls, man, it's a blessing. We're moving up pretty fast, honestly.
I think so. I wish it'd be better, but it's not bad. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
We got the office up.
Yep.
We got a place to stay, so we don't have to pay hotels.
Yep.
We got approved. We can move in Saturday. So that-
Saturday.
yeah. So
Nice,
that's dope.
nice, nice.
I already ordered all kinds of stuff.
And he didn't put us in the ghetto. I'm just saying.
Nah,
he did
nah.
not put us in the ghetto.
They're nice, huh?
Yeah.
Did you go look at who went with me? Taylor.
You
went and
showed us
looked at them?
pictures of some of them.
They're dope. We went to
nice.
the first ones, and I was like, bro, this is shady.
Yeah.
So we had to pay a little bit more money, but they're nicer.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. We did some interviews. Hopefully we have a good team in a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be dope.
awesome.
But I just want to thank y'all for going.
Heck
right?
yeah.
I feel it's awesome having that team that's down to go. You know,
For sure.
I just mentioned it. Everybody's like ready to go,
Yeah.
knowing there's work here.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah.
giving us a place to stay over there too, man. It's big. Like a lot of business owners, they expect it, for us to come out of our pocket for all of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I just think it's cool, like that you gave us opportunity to get out there
Yeah.
and do something. And again, you didn't put us in the ghetto.
Yeah.
You made sure we were taken care of. You
Yeah.
know, and I just want to say I'm sorry, Trent, that I snored all night. I'm so sorry. I was
It's
so
okay.
gassed, man.
Yeah.
I was so gassed.
You helped me push through, I think, and
Oh, yeah?
helped me keep myself going myself.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it was dope. We got a good vibe going. The houses we inspected are tall, dude. Steep.
Real steep.
Not tall, yeah, steep.
Let
was
me
what,
tell you,
That was what, like a 10 pitch or whatever?
dude, it was bad.
Yeah, I'm not getting on.
No, he wasn't
I'm
getting
not.
on either.
Pedro's all running around like it ain't nothing.
We're
I'm over
like,
here.
like a little billy goat, like a little mountain goat.
I'm army crawling, like,
He's
yeah.
like this.
Just standing down there with Adrian.
Yeah, just looking at
up
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes up to me, he's like, "You're getting up?" I said, "Nope, nope."
But that's why we got drones too. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like eventually you gotta grow up and. I'm just kidding.
Easy.
Hey, I'm telling you, when I first started here, I was never getting on a roof like that. You couldn't pay me enough, probably,
Yeah.
but
Now you're all up there. You're like,
we
I'm
are.
riding this room.
yeah, getting it.
Who commented? Steve commented. He's like, I bet he cried whenever he got in the car.
Yeah,
Because dude, they're rough, man. Especially
Man.
getting on the steep roofs necessarily isn't the problem. It's when they're actually damaged.
Yeah.
Because all of the
Man, the
granules are
granules.
falling off of them, and
Yes.
like you cannot stick to them almost as hard as you try. It's just it gets so difficult, and you can tell from like that first like step or two,
Yeah.
if you're gonna stick or not.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I take that first step, and I'm like, nope.
And we have the shorts I bought. Why don't we use them?
I don't know.
Because they make sense. Remember, if it makes sense,
We don't wanna
nobody
use
wants to
it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, those shirts are dope. We need to start using them. We'll take them with us next time.
Yeah, I actually have a pair in my truck.
What the? He could have gave them to you.
He wanted me to fall.
It's because you started making fun of me snoring, bro. That's what it was.
He's like, I'll show this guy.
I even told Taylor too. I was like, dude, it may not be the right time to say this, but I actually have a pair of the shorts in my truck. Like I stuck them in my truck right before we left to Wichita Falls.
That's hilarious.
That's messed up.
That is.
I'm sorry.
messed
I'm
up.
It's
sorry.
okay.
No, it's all good.
I'm still in one piece.
Yeah, no, but let's dive into more detail. How does a roof inspection work? Explain the inspection.
So that when you get up there, you make your 10 by 10 square on each elevation, and
Yeah.
the reason you do on each elevation is because you need to prove that every single area got hit for a total loss.
Yeah.
Right.
So in this 10 by 10 square, you have hail hits that happen on those shingles, right? And if the hail got hit on the shingle, it compromises the integrity of the shingle.
Yeah.
And the reason it compromises it is because the way a shingle's built, you have the fiberglass, you have your tar, and then you have your granules on top,
Yeah.
right? And with all three of those layers, right, each one does a specific thing. The granules helps with the water loss, with the protection, right? The tar adheres the granules to the fiberglass, and the fiberglass is basically your last layer of protection.
Right.
So when that hail hits, it actually damages the integrity of the top two.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just the top two. A lot of the times, it doesn't reach all the way down to the fiberglass. But if you can see the exposed fiberglass, that's when it becomes a problem
Yeah.
because water
It
can start
soaks it
seeping
in.
in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
What does insurance look for though?
in what regard?
And to know if it's damaged or not.
The hail hits, the hail bruising.
How many?
It depends really
Yeah.
per insurance company.
Right? Yeah.
We like to look for at least 8 to 10. There's some insurance companies that like 14,
Liberty Mutual.
which is a lot, man.
Yeah. They want like what? 14?
Yeah, 14 to 16, I think is
16.
the last time I
They're
talked to
very
somebody.
strict. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, I get it. I get it because they want significant damage. But a lot of the times it's like, guys, like 8 to 10 is more than plenty to
Cause damage.
To cause damage.
And
right?
why are all the other insurance paying for that and you're not?
Right. Like, well, what's the discrepancies?
Yeah.
If you're a Liberty Mutual agent, call us.
Call us.
Let us know why the discrepancy is so big. You know, is it a certain policy?
Well,
Is it
maybe not an agent, an adjuster.
an adjuster? There you go. There you go.
Because-
Excuse me.
Because I don't think the agents have much saying.
So if you're an adjuster for Liberty Mutual,
Holla.
give us a shout.
Let's
That
bring
way
him
we
on the
know.
podcast.
We should bring him on the podcast.
That would be actually
yeah,
pretty cool.
We know one.
Different
We do know. We do know one. Dude.
Yeah.
We do know one.
Let's
but-
call him. Let's call
So
him.
they look for that type of damage, and then they look for collateral damage. How
Right.
Taylor was mentioning, like in your soft metals, and your ventilation, and your fascia, and a lot of people think that once my roof is totaled, right, that's it. No. You actually get a whole home property inspection,
Yes.
and that's why we're there.
Because you're paying for home insurance, not roof insurance.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. If it
So
was,
what all collateral do they look for?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you're not looking
No,
right at
no,
him.
Pedro was
The other
speaking
guy.
so well. Like I was just
I know
listening.
he's good.
I was
We're
in
gonna
Twilight Zone.
We gotta mix it in. He was mesmerized. He's like,
Yeah, I
"Oh."
was. Like, he
I didn't know
speaks
that.
so well. So, like collateral damage, of course, like you're talking, we're looking at window screens, we're looking at the window trims, we're looking at the trims on the garage doors, we're looking at garage doors, we're looking at broken windows,
Fencing.
fencing. Yeah, if you have a stained fence, they'll go in there and they'll pay for it all.
No, they'll pay you to power wash
Or
it
power wash it,
and then restain it.
Sorry,
Yeah. A lot of times they don't
I mean-
pay for like the full. Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, the pickets have to be broken and
so,
split.
like the ones though, this hailstorm down in Wichita
Wichita.
Falls.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally looked somebody threw a baseball at the top
They were
of the fences,
broken?
and they're just like slammed.
It's
up.
nuts.
So those they'll pay for those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Wait.
yeah, a lot of collateral like sheds, anything you have on your property.
Heck,
Barbecue
grills.
grills?
Barbecue
Yeah.
grills?
Which is
Grills.
crazy.
Hot tub
You know?
covers.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's just a lot of stuff that really can.
A lot of people don't know that. It surprises me. They're like, "What? They'll pay for my shed back there?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not? My garage door?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's what I
it's
was
home
telling-
insurance.
That's what I tell everybody. Like you have your properties insured by your insurance of the whole home, not just your roof. It's everything on top of the property.
On your property, yeah.
Yep.
That's some good insight so homeowners know.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time they know going in, hey, did they pay? And then there's those homeowners that know too much.
know too much,
Think they know too
They
much.
think- Hey, some of them, I don't know, might know, you know.
bro. But honestly, bro, like if I got somebody like Gilbert,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like
I'd be like, bro, I don't want this job.
yeah, you know, Gilbert goes like really deep into things. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes too deep.
Yeah.
But that's honestly that's why we have him
Yeah.
because he's so picky about certain things.
detailed,
You know,
yeah.
he catches sometimes stuff that we miss, like on supplements
Correct.
and you know just stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's cool having him.
Yeah. So Taylor, I'm a homeowner. My roof is damaged. You inspected it. What's the next step?
we go ahead and have insurance come out and do their inspection, just to justify what we found. And so they'll send an adjuster out and verify the damage, write up an
How long does that usually take?
Depending on the insurance company, sometimes next day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes 5 to 7 days. It just kind of depends.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Yeah.
weeks.
I've had some of them take a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or they tell you a time and the time is like out of town,
Dude.
and you go and then
From
the
1
time,
to in between 1 and 5.
and then they don't show up.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
then you call them out. They do their inspection.
And then we basically follow them around, point out damage, assist them in documenting the damage.
Why do we like to be there though? Like,
Because they have I mean, a lot of times storms, they're going to have tons of claims.
the adjusters, huh?
Yeah. And so they have appointments all day basically. So
Yeah.
they get rushed. I mean,
Mhm.
it's just,
That's what I tell homeowners. Like, these adjusters, they're responding to a storm, so they're doing a bunch of inspections. They're in a rush. They're not gonna do a good thorough inspection. They're gonna miss some things. So if we're there to help you, as two set of eyes is better than one, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
So they missed something. We kindly pointed out, hey, did you see the hits on the garage door or the siding, things like that? And they still end up missing stuff. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
What are some things that you've seen that they missed most of the time?
So first of all, sometimes they get mad because they think that you're
Yes.
there to help them do their job. And we're not really.
There's those ones. What do they say? I don't need you. Or what did that
Yeah,
one tell you? I don't feel comfortable.
Well, that lady literally told me, she goes, I need you to get off the roof because you provide no value to what I'm doing. And I was like, yes, I
Okay.
do.
Yes, I
I
do.
was like, I promise.
I really do.
Yeah.
Adrian's too nice too. I would have been like, oh heck no. Yeah, but
Yeah. I had one that was we're good now, like, but I first met her.
y'all fix y'all's relationship.
We did, because first met her, homeowner was out there. Are you the adjuster? Yeah. And like that's all she said. I show up. Well, he said roofer here, which I'm not a roofer. I'm a sales consultant. I'm just there to help. And I go to hand her my business card and tell her my name, shake her hand. She kind of looks at me and she's like, mm-mm. Like doesn't even say nothing. She gets her ladder, goes to get on the roof. I said, may I use some insurance companies like us to use their own ladder or use our own ladder.
Yeah, for liability purposes.
For liability
Sure.
purposes. And she was like, you need to get your own ladder and your own chalk. I'm like,
Yeah, you never want to ask an adjuster to use their damn ladder.
I'm like,
Who trained you?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
It wasn't me.
Well, I just asked, do I need to get my own ladder? And,
Yes.
and she's like, yeah, you need to get your own chalk too. I'm
This
like,
guy.
well, duh. Like, I mean, I got my own chalk,
I
but.
could see him going up there. Can I just use your ladder?
Just like, yeah, just all up in her
And
face.
the only reason I did that because my truck was way down the street. So,
That's always the worst.
That's hilarious. But what are some things they missed? That typically like common items.
AC units, I
Dude,
see.
the grade of shingles.
The grade of shingles.
We've seen that a lot.
They
yeah.
missed that a
Yeah.
lot recently.
I just did a video on that.
So we flipped a shingle. Adrian kind of taught me how to do that, and that's awesome. I didn't know, like, I'm still pretty new. So I'm learning every day. I think we all learn. If you say you know it all, then
You're lying.
You've lost life.
So what happened there with the type of shingle?
So we had, I mean, we didn't notice it at first too, which really was our fault too, right? Well, they paid for a class 3 shingle,
Yeah.
right? And we were talking with the homeowner, and they're like, "Hey, they paid for this, and this." And he's like, did they check if it was a class 3 or class 4 shingle? I was like, no. I was like, we didn't either.
Yeah.
It's like, so let me go back and look at it.
Yeah.
I grabbed Jaden, which you guys have seen Jaden before, but
Yeah.
I flip a shingle, right? And on the back of it, there's a little strip
Mhm.
that'll tell you the brand, it'll tell you the color, it'll tell you basically everything on it, right? And then it'll tell you impact resistant
Yeah.
class 4 shingle or
Right.
class 3 shingle or
Right.
whatever it is.
right.
You just take a picture of it, write it in your supplemental report, send it to the adjuster, the desk adjuster, whoever the respective person is, and they should take care of it
Yeah.
because it's exactly like the
What's
proof is in
there?
the pudding.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
there's
You-
no missing it.
You want to make
Correct.
sure it's called the supplement. You want to document everything, take pictures.
Yeah.
That's what they want to see. And then we use the same software that insurance uses, so they can't dispute it. You know,
Right.
hey, this is what you're supposed to pay. This is what it is.
Customers deserve it. You know,
Yeah. And then they got to get paid for what's up there.
Correct.
Mhm.
But that's another thing that we look into. Eventually, you'll get to the point to where you even walk on a roof and you kind of feel you're like, this is a class 4 roof. I just had a customer, Duke, and I got up there. I was like, nah, this is a class 4 roof. Let me check it real quick. Checked it. It was damaged. It was class 4.
Yeah.
So you'll get to that point to where just by looking at it, you can even know sometimes.
Mhm.
But the process is, you flip a shingle, take your pictures, send it in, right?
Correct.
What else? What other items? What
Starter.
starter?
A lot
Oh,
of
that's
times
big,
starter.
dude. They missed that a lot.
Yeah.
Valleys.
Valley
Valleys,
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Roof
else?
cement.
No, they're not
What?
supposed to be
I'm
there.
just kidding.
They're fired.
Hey, on Steve's job, they didn't even put that on there.
No,
They
they
didn't put
didn't.
nothing.
Oh, let me fix my sound. Okay.
There you go.
Who?
Sometimes they miss like in the back.
Yeah.
Right. They'll miss complete like sheds completely.
Sheds. Yeah.
Completely.
That's crazy to me.
Like sometimes they won't even get on them.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, like
It's like they want you to just not even try to claim it.
I know, and it's like no, like we're going to. We want to help out the homeowner as much as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
They pay every single month.
Yeah.
Right. Or yearly, whatever, however it is. Right. They pay. They're current. Their insurance is there.
Yeah.
Right. It's like man, like pay what you're supposed to.
Yeah. I just think sometimes insurance, they do it on purpose so the homeowner doesn't want to fight them, Be like, hey, I'm good. And then they have these roofing companies that go in there and just do it for cheap work. So they're like, oh, I already have my money to pay for it. But you don't know. They're cutting corners. Maybe they're not replacing all the metals, the vents,
Yeah.
And they're not going to tell the homeowners.
Well, back in the day, the insurance companies would recommend homeowners to get 3 different bids, right? And the reason they would recommend them for
They
3
still
different
do.
bids, right?
Sometimes.
Not as often, but reason they would get them those 3 bids is because the insurance is going to go with which one?
The
The
cheapest.
absolute cheapest one, right? And what do we know about cheap work,
Yeah.
right?
Cheap quality.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
right? You want inexpensive work, right? You don't want cheap work.
Yeah.
You want, exactly what it's worth. Like there's a reason why this thing is more expensive than this thing.
Yeah.
Or like we got to just show them the value of it as well. That's where it kind of comes into play.
And a lot of things too that people don't even think about is we're not just giving you an estimate on your roof. I'll go do your roof, you're gonna pay me in full and we're done. Cool, right?
Right.
But with insurance, you're helping with the whole process. You're going to the adjuster meeting. You don't get your full payment until we're done with the work, then we have to let the insurance know we're done. That's when they send you the final payment.
Mm-hmm.
So getting a cheaper estimate, I mean, if insurance pays you $20,000 for your roof and you send them an invoice for 14 and you have $6,000 waiting in depreciation, they might not send you that full check. They're going to be like, well, you already got it done for 14. Why do we owe you another check?
Right.
But people don't think about that. And roofers don't explain that to them
No.
because they're happy collecting $14,000, cutting corners, and then they just
Leaving the rest
forget,
of the money
leave
just-
the headache to the homeowners or let insurance keep it. I don't get it. But a lot of times homeowners don't understand that.
No.
It's crazy. It makes me mad.
I don't think roofers explain that.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get in, get the money, and get out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where kind of the name comes into play. They are roofers,
Yeah.
right? And that's where we kind of have to change like the mold a little bit. There's a reason we're called the roof gurus, roofing and remodeling, right? Because we do more than just roofing. We do roofing, we do siding, we do fascia work, we do interior work. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we take care of.
Yeah.
Tell them about the roofing company that came in after us talking to Steven's house in Wichita Falls.
So,
What they thought about that.
man, let's start with that one first, though, with Steve and them.
Yes.
Right. So we're knocking in this neighborhood, trying to talk to people, trying to help them out. Well, Trent knocks on this lady's house, and she opens the door. She's actually really, really nice.
Really nice.
You know, and she's asking us, what we do, if we're local, which we have a branch in Wichita Falls. So yes, we are local.
Yeah.
When we're just kind of explaining to her the process, right? We sitting there, she starts laughing. Her husband is there. She's like, "Do you want an estimate on the roof?" And we stopped her really quick.
Yeah.
It's like, ma'am, it's like, we actually are not going to give you an estimate on the roof. It's like, we're here to help you out with the whole like insurance process, you know? And then we ask her, "Do you have your insurance?" And she's like, "Yes." We kind of go over all of that. And then boom, we get on it. That's a really, really steep one that Trent got on.
Yeah.
I was scared.
So we end up finishing, and then we tell them like, "Hey, we highly recommend you guys to, invite the insurance out here. That way they can assess the damage and verify that both parties, us and them, are on the same page."
Yeah.
Right? She's like, "Okay, let's do it." Well, we're sitting there, we're talking with the insurance with them, and by the time we finish, right, they're cool with us, like really, really cool with us, right?
Yeah.
They end up feeding us barbecue wings. They give us water.
Yeah.
They give us greens
Yeah.
and stuffing. Like
She was trying to keep
crazy.
us there. It was like,
Yeah.
We were
That's
like,
awesome,
"Oh my gosh,
yeah.
like that's nuts, right?" Her dog was like sitting on my lap while we were calling the insurance. Well, we end up finishing, right? And Trent and I are so excited. One, because we were able to help out a customer, and another one because we were about to go eat.
yeah.
We forgot to put a sign out there.
Oh yeah.
So we're sitting there at dinner. We're like, dude, I can't believe we forgot that. Let's go back tomorrow, put it on there.
Yeah.
Right. So we show up the next day.
A yard sign you're talking about.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put a yard sign out there. So we had already knew that she was having another roofing company come in the morning at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We were really, really confident though in our ability to help them and talk to them.
Yeah.
So we really weren't that worried about it. Well, the roofing company shows up in the morning, and I guess we show up a little bit after, right, to
Yeah.
put our sign. Well, Trent knocks the door, but before he knocks the door, I tell him, I was like, dude, tell him, I was like, hey, we're here for lunch. You know?
Yeah.
So Trent knocks the door, and she has her dog in her hand, and she goes, oh, look, it's our friends. And he's like, hi. He's like, I'm Miss Debbie. He's like, we're here for lunch. She starts laughing. She almost falls
She does.
over. She almost fell over laughing. And it was actually great.
Yeah.
And her husband, Steve, is like, he starts giggling too,
Yeah.
right? And we talked to him. I was like, hey, you guys, it's like, we were really excited last night. We told him exactly what we said, that we were, we helped them out, and we were ready to go eat. And man, we had to use the restroom really bad
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
We had been holding it for like 3 hours. It was nuts.
It was bad.
So when we finished that, we tell them, I was like, hey, we forgot to put a yard sign on your front yard. If you guys are still like going with us,
Yeah.
they were like, y'all, we are 100% going with y'all.
Yeah.
The other roofing company, which the names don't matter, right? But
Yeah.
the other roofing company, the guy showed up, he looked up, he said, yep, well, whenever you guys get the money, call me and I'll come do the work. And
Yeah.
he just left.
And left. Yeah.
That's
He
like-
didn't even go through the process.
No,
of-
No,
none
he's
of
just
it.
like, it's destroyed.
It's destroyed.
I was like, yeah, it's destroyed, but explain to them why,
Correct.
and that's where I think sometimes we get a bad rep when we're knocking on people's doors, when
Yeah.
we're talking about this, talking about that. There's they detach themselves from the emotion from the homeowner,
Correct.
and the homeowners are used to that, so they already have automatically that wall that's
Yeah.
presented,
Reverse.
exactly,
Yeah.
and again, people are like, well, you guys aren't there to help, you guys are there to make money. Yeah, we're there to make money,
But
right?
we also want to help.
Exactly,
We really do. Yeah.
and a lot of the times, right? I said a lot of the times, like whenever we're working through insurance, the homeowners never pay us a dime.
Yeah.
Never. And I think people have that like misconstruction in their head about the way the whole situation works.
Because
That's right.
insurance pays for everything.
Exactly.
All their out of pocket is their deductible, and that's it.
Right, and they don't even pay to us; they pay to the insurance.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just part of the whole work order process that we do, and it's just part of it.
Is what it is.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah. Those are the customers that you want to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are the best. The best. I wanted to dive in sales, working like we're talking about what the company offers and what the way they do things, right? With us, I want to dive it deep into this like material.
Yeah.
When we're doing a roof and there's material left over per project. Say you have 10 bundles left.
sure.
What happens to that material?
It just depends. So what I like to do is a lot of times, especially if we have like an open bundle, I like leaving the customer with one,
Yep.
with the rest of the bundle, because if for some reason they need a repair or anything like that,
They have it right there.
they have it right there, and we don't have to flip a shingle to go find out exactly what it is, but
Yeah.
the rest of it gets returned.
Return to where we
Return.
got it, the supply
Yeah,
store. yeah.
exactly.
That's kind of where I'm going to, because we're talking about companies. A lot of companies, you have material left over. Y'all as sales guys, you want that material returned to the supplier so you get credited that money back to your job, make
Correct.
bigger commissions, right?
Correct.
A lot of these people are just keeping the material and using it for personal use or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So I always tell people, like salespeople, like, you have 6 bundles left. That's $240,
Mhm.
right? Well, they're like, it's okay. It's only 6 bundles. But if you do 50 years of roof, how much is that?
That's
Right.
a lot
50
of
times
money out of your
250?
pocket. A lot of
That's
money.
a lot of money, but they don't think about that stuff.
No, it's like 15 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question to y'all salespeople, what's happening to your leftover material? Is it getting returned to your job so you make bigger commissions? If not, we do that for you. So come talk to us.
Yeah,
We're hiring. No, but I think it's kind of shitty,
Yeah.
it really is.
It really
I
is.
agree.
Like, you have $500 left over in material, put it back to that job.
I'm
So-
taking it back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that, dude. You'd be
Yeah.
surprised.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
There's one thing I do hate returning. I hate returning drip edge.
Yeah, because
That's the only thing I hate
you're like, I
returning.
can keep that.
Yeah.
Because it's typically like we're hardly ever 2 over on drip. It's like a piece or 2. Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Customer, put that in your shed. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Like I had a customer tell me one time, it's like, hey, like all this material left over, am I gonna get money back for that?
Yeah.
And I explained to them, it's like, guys, it's like what it's charged. We paid extra for this to make sure that we didn't have anything left over. They're like, oh well, I should get the money back for it. So I'll tell them, I was like, guys, let's say the opposite. Let's say there wasn't enough.
Are you gonna pay more?
Are you guys gonna pay more? And they're like, no, we wouldn't like that. It's like, exactly.
Right.
We order extra so we don't have to, in case something happens. You know?
Right. And 99% of the time, we're the ones that end up taking the hit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
it's not their fault that we didn't do our job right and order the right amount. You know what I
But
mean?
when it's over and they're like, oh, well, we want money back.
Exactly.
That hasn't happened to me yet, but
No.
it can happen.
Happened to me one time, and the customer completely understood. They're like, "Yeah, I see what you're saying."
Yeah.
I was like, I was all worried at first. I was like, how am I gonna explain this?
What about insurance policies? Like, we're not insurance agents, but what we know, what's an ACV and an RCV policy? What's the difference?
RCV is what your roof is new.
Yes.
ACV.
Replacement. What it costs to replace.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
ACV is what your roof is in the condition it is now.
Yes. What the actual cash value? What it costs to replace in its
Current
current
condition.
condition.
Yes.
So why are they important? Why is it important to know what kind of policy you have? You think?
Well, one, RCV, you're going to get depreciation on it, so you're not out of pocket
Yeah.
that money.
That money, right?
ACV, like I had one last year, like a 50 square roof, and after the policy that they had, they only got like $5,500. So they end up having to come out of pocket almost $25,000.
Really?
Yeah,
A lot.
Because that's a big old roof.
that's a big roof.
But they depreciated it so much.
Yep, appreciate it, and they had a high deductible.
Yeah.
But
So RCV, it's replacement cost, what it costs to replace. ACV, it's they pay you what it's actually worth right now. Why do these policies change sometimes? I'm swear I'm gonna bring an insurance agent in here. So
That'd be a good idea.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'll interrogate him.
yeah,
Interrogate is crazy.
Nah, just kidding. But why is it important to know?
Man, it's important because homeowners sometimes they get shocked at the amount that the insurance is allotting for their for the current claim.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks like, okay, so they think that with pricing, it's a little bit cheaper, so my deductible is gonna be a little bit higher. It's okay, I'm still gonna get it fixed, but they don't understand that it comes with more than just the deductible. Like,
cheaper deductible.
You have to read your policies.
Yeah.
Which again, we're not insurance agents, but based off the experience that we have seen,
Yeah.
man, I'd rather spend the extra whatever amount of money and be able to get the full value of what I'm getting.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just it's hard because again, we had a customer, Mr. Jose, shout out Jose.
Yeah.
Right. We went to his house and he's like, hey, my insurance said that the entire project is going to cost XYZ amount of money. I was like, okay, well, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yep. He's like, all right, so we can do it for you. Wait. I was like, oh, what happened? He goes, well, they only gave me this much money. So on, fictitious numbers right here, right? But if the policy was $50,000 to replace, they only gave him like $5,000.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a huge difference in the amount of money, right? And then it gets to the point to where they're like, well, I'm going to change my policy. I'm going to change insurance companies. And you can't because
it's damaged.
Because it's damaged, right? Like you can't insure something that's damaged. It's obvious,
Right.
Yeah.
So then you had to come out of pocket to fix the roof and all that kind of stuff. But he didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just didn't know any better.
And a lot of times, like these policies, they change from replacement cost to ACV,
After a
actual
certain amount
cash
of time.
value,
Mhm.
after a certain amount of time. And I don't know if they tell homeowners or not, but they have to, right? Like in their policy, it's in there. They just don't read it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But
They
they
sign
don't
it.
say, hey, we're gonna switch you to an ACV policy, but whenever you put in a claim, they're not paying your depreciation. They're
Right.
gonna pay what it's worth at that time.
Hey, we just sent you the renewal to your email. Please sign it and resend it to us. Your
And
policy was
people
cheaper.
sign it.
Yeah.
So okay, I can't remember the story of the one guy that we talked to where he was trying to save like $200
Oh yeah, you
for
were
a
talking
full
about that.
year,
Yeah.
and it made his deductible so much higher just for saving $200. Like a cheaper monthly principal
Mm-hmm.
is not okay at all the times,
Right.
So you really have to read the fine print before you sign that line.
Bro, and it's nuts because like houses are people's typically most valuable asset.
Their biggest investment.
You know, like, and
100%.
it's crazy because like, how would you not want to make sure that it's fully taken care of?
Yeah.
Dude.
But again, a lot of the times they just don't know what the policies say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just people don't. They just want cheaper.
Mhm.
It sucks, but it's reality.
And I mean, we get it. Life's
Hey,
hard.
sorry. Hey, how long we been recording? 33.
Oh
Cool.
wow, that's perfect.
Hey, that's fast.
Bro, it went by so fast.
Yeah.
Dude.
I wanted to dive into what happens when a claim gets denied.
Oh man,
I haven't been there
a
yet.
lot.
Yeah.
Taylor?
Claim gets denied. I mean, it happens quite often, actually. So what we do is we do what's called a supplement.
Yeah.
We use the same software that insurance has, Exactimate,
Mm-hmm.
and we create a line by line item estimate of the damages that we see, and we send it to insurance
With pictures.
with
Prove
pictures,
it that it's there.
photo documented pictures
Mm-hmm.
to prove our case
Yeah.
essentially.
And
Yeah.
it goes back to to the they miss a lot of things, right?
Mhm.
They're not taking their time. And most of the time is whenever the homeowner doesn't have a roofer there kind of representing them.
Yeah.
Right.
They just skim through it. We're good. Bye.
And it's crazy. Homeowners sometimes like they'll trust the insurance. They're like, yeah, they're on my side. They have my back. Yeah, they said it wasn't they said it wasn't damaged. I was like, bro, look at the pictures.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, we're good. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy. What about some content? What kind of content are y'all indulging in?
Like my content that I've been doing.
In the sense of like you're asking like personal content that we're talking about.
Personal or to help you in your roofing industry career.
I like to post like the start to finish of my job I'm doing.
No, but what are you watching like to
Oh,
motivate
what
you?
I'm watching.
What are you ingesting?
Yeah.
Honestly, got a couple of roofing friends, you know, and I'm ingesting kind of what they do, how I can change my content.
Apart from us?
No, just like getting ideas. Just getting ideas. Honestly, I mean, I hate to say it, it's not just because I work here. We got pretty good content.
Yeah, we do.
Like
Yeah.
how we do things as a team. We come in, like we make motivation videos.
Motorboat. Motorboating videos.
But yeah, just the content, like our hype videos.
Oh, the hype video should be ready hopefully this week.
Our hype videos are coming, so
That's
don't
gonna be
miss
our
out.
intro to this podcast.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's
That'd
gonna
be
dope.
awesome.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, I mean, you really don't see that anywhere. So,
But what are you watching?
I'll give you an example,
Hey, if
right?
you're not watching anything, that's fine. Just say, hey, I'm not.
I guess I'm not.
Okay, there we go.
So on like socials, I'm starting to follow a whole bunch of like different salespeople, like motivational speakers, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Myron Golden, I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yeah.
Right. I watch a lot of his stuff, and you know, it's really, really cool. And a lot of the stuff that I tell you guys, you know, when we're training, like, oh, like you have one mouth and 2 ears for a reason.
Right.
I got that from him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
See,
know,
that's what I was trying to.
you know.
Oh, I
like-
was listening to stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. So like stuff like that, right? And then there's a couple of guys that I follow like on TikTok.
Yeah.
Man, they have great content, and I've implemented.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
talk about that sometimes. Like,
Uh-huh.
hey, bro, we should do this.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with doing the same shit.
No, absolutely
No.
not. You know, and on the in the opposite turn, you know, it's almost a compliment. You know, because the
Exactly.
content is so
Right.
good,
Right.
right? That we're implementing it into our systems. And even in the video that I posted on TikTok, I was like, shout out to the homie on TikTok that did this. I forgot his name, right? But I credited him so
Yeah.
that way if anybody finds him, you know, I want him to know, like, hey, I saw it from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I saw it
That's
from your
smart.
content. You know,
I mean, if it works, it works. You
And-
know?
and it works
especially
great.
if it's good.
Yeah. What about you? What kind of content?
I follow like Adam Binsman.
Yeah.
I watch him on YouTube. Just like
Roofing Insights?
yep. TikTok. There's a few guys that I follow.
Yeah.
I was watching one time, and the guy just knocks the door, and he's just like and he just froze, and I was like, oh man, I feel so bad for that guy.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
And then me and Pedro go knocking, and
That
I
was
knock
you.
on the door, and I see the guy go put his dog in the backyard and then walk out,
Yeah.
and I did the same thing. I was like,
Oh, it's that one day, yeah.
yeah, and then I go to like shake his hand, and I miss.
And he almost
You
poked him in the
missed?
stomach.
Almost
Yeah.
poked him in the stomach. The customer's laughing at me. Pedro's laughing at me,
It was hilarious, dude.
and then it was just the walk of shame. Go to the next
That's
house.
bad.
You have
bro.
those. Like, you have those. You get up there and you just freeze. It's like,
Yeah. It just went like that, past his head. He
Yeah.
almost poked him right in.
It wasn't funny, but at the time.
At
But
the
like
time.
afterwards, I was just dying.
And then
Dude,
he gets so red,
It's
too.
never
Yeah.
funny during the moment
No.
because it's you or
yeah,
it's terrible.
I was like
Yeah.
that poor guy, and then it happened to me. I was like, wow.
He's probably thinking
Yeah.
the same thing about you, that poor guy.
Yep.
Poor dude, yeah.
Yep.
so kind of back to that one lady that me and you went and knocked. Her house was really beat up. The
Oh,
roof was
yeah.
bad. And I come to the door, and we don't talk like this, but I'm like, you have holes in your roof. And she's like, I knew that's exactly what you were going to say. I'm like,
I was like, why'd you say that? Is that what we train you?
it's like,
He's
no.
like, no. He literally went down. He's like, yeah, your roof is. You have holes on your roof.
I almost said the F word.
Yeah.
I really did.
Well, sometimes, man, like
And it
it's
was
so
like-
like
You
some
get
of
too
the damage
excited.
Dude.
that and like maybe like surprise. You get so surprised
Man.
at like how far, some of these homeowners are willing to let these homes go.
Yeah.
That like
Dude.
like you know the urgency
Yeah.
and you're trying to like interpret that urgency, but it gets hard because you're
Yeah.
like, I mean, you have to tell them what it is. And like, did she have holes in her roof?
Pretty close.
Yeah,
on
right.
The ridge,
Yeah, like,
on
pretty
the
close
ridge.
on the ridge. Yeah,
Right.
and then like some of the hits were so hard, like it was almost straight through the shingle.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Right. But like that doesn't happen typically from one storm.
Right.
Yeah.
It happens from
Correct.
time
It was an
and
older
time
roof.
and
Yeah.
time and time, And again, we know the urgency
Mhm.
because we're in the industry, so we're trying to create that urgency. And I think that's maybe what you were trying to do was create the urgency because you
I
but,
definitely was.
yeah, and then she goes, pow.
In the wrong way.
Right. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
intentions were good.
That's the time that you gotta go back to what you're trained on. Like how
course.
to. People don't want to hear that.
I needed a shock collar on for Pedro to be like, shut up, shut up,
Hit her.
shut up, shut up.
Like, what's wrong with this dude? That's hilarious. No, guys. Well, it's Thursday. What we got going on this week?
So I don't have much going on in Amarillo.
We got
but-
2 builds tomorrow. What do you mean?
Okay. Oh, I do have a build. I forgot.
Bro, come
Yeah. I forgot. Hey, I've got so much going on, which is a blessing because, starting this job, it's kind of slow motion. It's slow motion. But I have so much going on. Like, I did. I'm glad you said something. Because I probably would have missed it. And it's my own build.
10 o'clock in the morning, man, I'm not doing
Where are
nothing
you
today.
at? But, so I got that. Next week, we got
Adjuster appointment.
adjuster appointments. I'm
How do I know all your jobs?
Because you're the boss.
There you go.
You're the boss. But man, I'm absolutely blessed right
Yeah,
now.
that's awesome.
I don't have anything else to say, but I'm blessed.
We've been going to the gym every morning.
Killing it.
Not me.
Getting swole.
No, Adrian's gonna start going to the gym.
Yeah, I'm fat, y'all.
Where's the button for that?
Yeah, I need to get on it, and yeah,
Yeah, he's all sad. He's gonna come back in next 2 episodes. All
He'll be like,
swole.
bro, I'm gonna be
Swole.
yoked up.
Yeah. What about you, Taylor? What you got going on?
I got a build tomorrow. Adjuster appointments. Meet with some customers. Pick out shingle colors.
We're actually doing good, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm proud of everybody. There's a couple of guys that don't have anything yet, but we gotta get him on something. Joseph, we got
Yeah.
him on something.
oh, y'all got him on something finally?
Yeah, I just got a supplement approved.
Oh,
Awesome.
awesome. That's
Awesome.
great.
That'll be good.
It makes you feel good when you finally get something because you do. You put in all this work and you start getting down. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
And then you get that monkey off your back.
and it's like, boom, here we go.
I feel like that's the stage he's in.
Yeah.
He's getting that confidence.
Oh heck yeah! I tell Adrian like I see the light. It might not be this big, but I see it.
But I
Yeah,
see
I
it.
see
It was pitch black. Not
It was
anymore.
pitch black, but I see it.
No, that's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for this taking y'all's time to come on here.
Yes, sir.
Next week, shoot, we'll have a couple other guys. If they're not down, whoever. The thing is, we're gonna do once a week. If we're busy, so wherever's available, they'll be here doing the episode.
For
you know?
sure.
Maybe it's Taylor running it next time. You never know.
Maybe.
Maybe
DJ Taylor.
DJ Taylor. But no, thank y'all for watching another episode. Remember, y'all can catch these on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Facebook. Go like it, share it, comment, talk crap, whatever you want. Just give us some feedback. We'd love to hear it. And thank y'all for the support, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all.